Welcome back, guys, to Iceland Dreamers. This time I'm gonna explain you everything about my life. I don't know, maybe it's not interesting for you, but that's about the whole how the channel is gonna develop. So this is the reason why we want to go to a dream island, and so there is a lot of traffic here. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I hope it doesn't disturb you. And see you later. I'm gonna explain everything. So it started all with this guy. Yeah, the white guy. That's my father. He's now 93 years old. He's still living, and he has worked more than 30 years in Africa. He actually worked as a mechanical engineer in the palm industry. So there he met my mother. She was a mixed girl from Zaire, Congo. And after that period, he went to Liberia. So in Liberia, this was our lovely house. You can see the dog, and the dog Tommy is actually dogs now is also a passion for me. That's why maybe, I had it, because then we had many dogs in Africa. My father was very lucrative. He planted ananas, he planted papayas. We had a mango tree. So we know how to survive. My mother loves nature too. So that's maybe one of the things that I've got from my parents. We all have things from our parents, we're educated by them, so it's normal. But I know my father walked around with a Nikon camera with films in it, and so I had also my passion for photography. So this is one of the most nice pictures you will see of an albino kid in the jungle. And he was also very liked by black people and white people. They had a very social thing going on. And we cannot say that nowadays. Everything changes. They had parties at swimming pools, drinking a lot. But then in 1974, I came out, the big fat baby. Yeah, that's me. I grew up in Liberia till my 6 years. I loved my mom. My father was my best friend. We could lend a boat to go to fishing trips. But then at my 6-7 years, they decided that for my education, it's better to go to Europe. So we went to Belgium. Here you can see the pictures, and people from Belgium will see the Artois thing, the red thing, and behind this is the beer. So beer is a huge culture in Belgium. And I got baptized. So I was 6 years, and I say, what is this, baptized? I almost cried, panicked, because I never heard about religion or anything in Africa. So it wasn't really my thing. I got a lot of materialism is quite good in Europe. So I had bicycles, things like that. We went to the sea, always white people around me. So it was another environment, but I didn't, let's say, I didn't care, about people. Actually, I didn't mind, but it's true that I was one of the first, let's say, colored people in my small town. And I know racism, like every curly black man knows. That's normal, I think. It's part of life, and you gotta grow with it. So actually, what happened then, I played soccer, I had friends, I went out partying, usual European thing. And yes, and I'm thankful for that. It was great. Yeah, of course it was great. But you have to work every day. They give you a good paycheck. That's Europe. It's a good environment, but it gets repeated every day. And after 20-30 years, you think you don't live anymore. But I will continue my story. So I met this nice young lady. We fell in love, and we are still together. So here's a picture about us going to Disneyland when it was open the second year. I think we went to Disneyland. This was wow, we are like in America, Disneyland Paris. So we married, and our honeymoon was to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was special for us. We did like it, but we traveled a lot. No more to Asia. We went then to Mexico. She was pregnant in Mexico, and then we had that little cute kid. I had a daughter, and I love her enormously, and I wanted just one daughter and to give her everything she got. So after 9 months, we went to Gran Canaria. We went to Portugal. My parents had a house in Portugal for 6 years. We've been there a few times. We did small things to small outgoing to England, to Brighton, to Normandy, to things like that. But then we have gone to Brazil. Brazil was for us a huge fantasy to go, and we went to this little village Pipa. You could see the dolphins in the water. We had a tremendous good time. I love Brazil and I love Brazilians. My heart goes to them. Finally, it was crisis, I think, in Europe of all around the world. You know, we all know this. And I had a van. I installed it and we went the whole south of Europe with the van. We went to Marseille, Provence in France. We went to Barcelona. We went to many cities. It was really hard, but it was really fun. And here you see one of the pictures of Lloret del Mar. Lloret del Mar is in Spain. It's like a club city. You go out, there are, I think, 50 clubs or things or bars. And there, after so many years, we went back with our kids. So really, it was fun. Then we came to Portugal again and then back to France. This is the biggest dunes in France. But after this, let's say the year after, I think, of something like this, we went to Dominicana Republic in South America. Again, tropical, dreamy, wow, but maybe a little bit dangerous, I would say. And I went to Bali with a friend. My wife went to Canada to see somebody. And we go to, we've been to Costa Rica. Wonderful nature. I'm a bit afraid of spiders and big insects, but it was so wonderful. We hired a Jeep with a tent on it. So beautiful, so beautiful. Really, this is the best trip I ever done. Back again, a few years ago, we've been to Jamaica. Very nice, very luxurious, but very poor people. I love Jamaicans. My heart is with them, but I hope politically and everything that Jamaicans goes better. And last years we discovered Italy. We've been to Pisa, we've been to Napoli, we've been to Rome. We love it. The food, everything. Italians are great, everything. But then, what happened? So we want to go to Ile de Maurice. We've been to La Réunion too. Actually, it's French island, volcano island. So we have done all those countries, and actually, each time it is winter, we hate it in Belgium. I hate it, my wife hated it. My wife actually lived in Morocco for 6 years. She's born in Belgium, went back to Morocco, came back. It's not about the life, because we had everything. I had nice bikes. I had 10 bikes or more. I had nice cars. I had family cars. I had a sport car of 2. I had everything. So, but at the end, it does make you happy. It's standing there in your garage and your life is still the same. I also have to say that all those countries, there is always something bad or negative that you don't like let's say Italia, maybe if you want to start a business, the mob. I know it's in every city is like that, but negative things. You have Mafia in Dominicana Republica, you have Jamaica is not safe, there is always something. La Réunion is perfect, it's European, but it sits above Madagascar, but it's so expensive, everything's imported. There is always something. Canada, perfect. You're free to come to Canada at that time, but it's so expensive, everything. So, and cold, cold. The winter in Canada, -20. It's already -3 in Belgium. I hate it. What I'm gonna do in Canada? So then we want to go to l'Île Maurice to look, and my friend came. This guy. This is Aquila. Aquila, I met him. He was the sport animator in my hotel with my honeymoon in Sri Lanka. I always had contact with him with Tsunami. I sent some money. Now he said that he has given 2 small villages food with this, but we still have contact. And he came a few times in my house, and now he came in last year in November, just 1 year ago, and he came to talk about his project. He's starting an hotel. So he's married with a Russian woman, and so he say, you know what, Michel, I know some lands there, come and look, you will see. So we came back to Sri Lanka, and I was standing on the land with my wife. I look around. I say, "Okay, it looks nice." I say, "Laila, what do you think?" I say, we can talk about it tonight, it's no problem. She say, "You think I'm gonna talk about it? No way. We're gonna buy this land." So we have bought this land in Sri Lanka. Yes,